Hey guys, welcome back to the channel if you're a returning viewer, and welcome if you're new to the channel. And I thought I had a good opportunity today to get out for half a day and check a little feeder creek that would normally not have water flowing, but we had a deluge this morning, and I expected to see water just flying down this creek, and there's nothing but puddles. So they didn't get the rain here, and I've got a big crack in some rock that looks like it would be a nugget trap. So I'm going to see if I can't move some of the rocks out of the way and see what's down in there. And it's November 27th, and yeah, it's a nice day to be out. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Here is the crack. So anything coming down through here would have to fall into that, would never make it out. And I don't know that I can get to it. I'll give it a few minutes to see what I find out. Unfortunately, in my rush to get down here today, I left my tripod at home, so I'm just going to have to shoot sporadically. So the next shot you'll see is probably with that rock removed, if I can get it out. I know this one's loose. I'm hoping this one will come out because that is too big to move. I've been probing away to see if this rock had any chance of being moved, and it looks like it goes down pretty deep. Very heavy, won't even budge. So I think I can dig up to the side here and go down and maybe access that, just scrape it out. And should be rich stuff, I would think. I just have to be able to get to it. But that's going to mean excavating a pretty good hole right here to the side. So this is probably going to be my day's work, just digging this hole. There's water flowing under here. So to get far enough, I can use my hand dredge to pull out some of that stuff maybe. I'm getting down in here, but I'm tired already. I'm hoping I can pry this piece of rock right here back out of the way and keep going down on that side. I don't know. The top rock actually moves more than this one. Quite the hole. Well, back to it. Those rocks there were keyholed together down in there, and they wouldn't come loose. I had to really pry and loosen that up. That one was stuck in mud, so it's hard to pull straight up, but it had to be pulled straight up to get it out of there. But now I think I'm clear to start getting some of that muck and maybe get down to the bottom today. I think I can reach it. I got my knee pads on. I'm getting a little dirty, but you got to make some sacrifices for that gold. Well, right there at that little peak of the rock where it splits, kind of channel in there, it goes really deep. And I've taken some of the goo out of that. I'm going to pan it out. I don't think there'll be too much in there. If it has some microbes, that'll be a good sign, but there shouldn't be anything in that yet because look how deep it goes. So it goes about another 16 inches down in the water till I hit material, and I don't know how much further it'll go after that. I'm gonna have trouble getting everything out of there. I'll have to make a scoop or something that I can extend down in there. It's gonna be hard to clean off, but I about run out of time today. It's already 4:30. Sun's going down. I don't have a whole lot of time. Hey guys, day 2 begins. I just got back here for the next weekend, and I'm prepared to do a little more shoveling here. I had to make something I could get down into this narrow spot right there. So we're going to see if that'll work. Hopefully it's worth the trouble. There's no guarantees. More than likely there's not going to be much in here, but it's kind of really good catch right there that I like. And it's right in the middle of the creek, which doesn't seem to be flowing. But it does sometimes. And it's flowed enough in the past, it's made a nice little groove in the mountainside. So at some point there has been some gold traveling through here. I'm putting the muck into this classifier. Hopefully I'll get enough water in there I can get this to fall through. A little chocolate milk. Alright, I'm down creek just a ways. I don't have quite enough depth in that water to pan out in. So I'm going to make myself a little basin. Strangely enough, I found a piece of lead. Some kind of metal. And yet there's no gold in here. Well, that was sad. Well, I moved enough material out of that crack that I can actually wedge this away from this other rock. I don't know that I'll ever be able to get this out. But if I could, that would make enough room to get my full shovel down in there. Clean out that space a little better. I can't get everything out. Well, this other one pried off the bank too, so I got a good chance of getting those out. Well, some too, so I get it out. Well, I had to relocate because I couldn't move those rocks. And I knew of a little better spot. I could just dig, do a free dig, and I did find a little gold already. It's a nice little piece. It's not a picker, but it does have a little mass to it. It's not bad. Look at my finger compared to it. One piece, and that's how it is here. It's big, but there's not much of it. This is trip number 3. I did it. Alright, I got my classifier and a regular bucket here, which I'm going to start shoveling material into. I don't know. There won't be much gold, if any, in this top layer, but I don't want to accidentally throw out some gold, so I'm going to go through it all. If there's gold here, I don't believe there is. But here's the situation. We've got a rock wall, crack horizontal to stream flow, and it looks like it kind of slopes downward, so anything it catches would probably get caught right in there. I don't know that for sure, but hopefully this acts like a catch for gold. And it's going to take me a while to go through this because I don't have any running water. It's all down here. There is a trickle. See that in the corner? But that's all the water that's running through here today. So I'm going to have to tote my buckets down there to a little pool and pan it out. Alright guys, so I'm having to come down about 100 feet to pan out in this little puddle that I dug out. And I've already done half a bucket. I didn't find anything in it, but I started my second half bucket, and at least some gold is showing up now. Hopefully as I get farther and farther down, I'm hoping the gold will get more plentiful, or at least bigger. There's no guarantee, but at least I found gold. That's a relief, because I hate to do all that work and not get anything. But that's still not a lot of gold, so hopefully I'm just starting and it's going to continue. Let's see. Well, I just caught a little one right there. I've been seeing a lot of little pieces like that one, but I'm looking for these. Well, I'm back the 4th day now, and yesterday I was to bedrock, but I didn't have time to clean it off. John Morgan came by and gave me a consult. He said he would take that rock bar and powder it up a little bit up there on the top of the bedrock and take the hand dredge and clean it off good. So I'm going to take that advice, and hopefully there'll be something there. I don't know. I found 3 nice little pieces. They weren't pickers, but they were getting there. And so I've come back with a few items. I got smart and brought a panning bowl so I don't have to walk way down there to a little pool. Got a little bucket. This is actually Adam Snyder's bucket. So Adam, I tried to get this back to you, but you bailed on me last time. Now we tried to get together and didn't work out, but next time, Adam, I'll remember to bring this to you. But it'll work perfect down in that hole where I can't get a good, I can get a big bucket, but I just can't do the hand dredge very well with it in there. This is just a piece of aluminum that I had down in the basement that I'm hoping I can knock some stuff out of that crack, because I can't even get the rock bar down in that crack. In some places it's so narrow. Brought a little crevice tool, and I shortened my little homemade project thing here so I can get down there in it. So I got to bail out some water, and we'll start getting some material out, and I'll show you the pans as we do them. All right, I'm going to bring you down in here with me. See, there's water running in. See that trickle? There's a trickle up here. And over there. So I have to bail out every now and then. There's even a trickle coming down the crack here, which is why I brought that piece of aluminum window molding. I'm going to try to knock some of that stuff down in here. Probably need some light to see that, don't we? That didn't help any. You can sort of see what's going on. Now, after I clean this bedrock, I may have time to actually get some of this stuff I'm pointing at right down in here. It's good looking material right in here. It's kind of gooey, but it's not hard clay. It'll break up. It's already filling in a little bit here. Here's what I'm getting off the bottom. And it's quartz down there, so that's a good sign that the gold will get to that level. Still some rocks in here. Softening up that bottom so I can scoop it out a little better. I like the looks of that clay right there. Should be something sitting on it if it made it down that far. More good looking stuff. Oh yeah. It's important to have a comfortable seat while you're panning. So I got half a bucket of material here. It's gooey, but it's got gravel in it. So it looks pretty good. And it came off the bottom. Maybe not absolutely on the bottom, but it's getting close enough. I think there's a chance. I'm just breaking it up. It's not real clay-y, but it needs to be broken off. And I'm not being terribly careful with this because I'm not looking for those micros. I could find that anywhere. Well, sort of anywhere. Nothing in that one. That was number one. A piece of my classifier in here. That's not good. Alright, number two is nothing. Number three, time charm, maybe. That's some micros. Not big. And number four. A little bit. Oh, there's a good one. There's a good one. I didn't see it. I saw the first little piece. I might as well take you down, but there it is. It's not quite I can call that a picker, I think. John, I did it, buddy. You're right. It was there. The fourth pan. And I've still got plenty of material to look through here. I'll show you where I'm at. Got plenty left. There's still plenty in the hole. And I've got some gold. See, that was the piece I saw first. And I was excited just to see that. And there's a nice one. I can pick it up, I think. Let's see. I'll hold the... Technically, it's a little bit rounded, so it's not real thin. All right. I'm liking this. I had to get my snuffer. I didn't want to jinx it, so I didn't bring it. A little piece in there. It's about like that little one that was with the big one. Maybe they come in pairs, and I just didn't scoop that other one. It goes with it. Tell you guys a funny story. When John was coming up here yesterday, I heard something crunch, crunch, crunch. I thought maybe a deer was coming up, and I look, it was him. He was trying to sneak up on me to get me back, because the other day he was on the other side in the secret spot looking for the bigger gold, and it was raining, so you know, you hear the drops falling everywhere and the leaves are wet so they don't crunch. And I got pretty close to John and it startled him. And what was funny is he had a crevicing tool, and he reached for that crevicing tool and popped up with that. And I was like, man, if I was Bigfoot, you'd already be dead. So that was funny. And one more little piece, very little. I can see it in this nasty muddy water. It must be decent. Alright, that was half a bucket, and I got one teeny pickle. But that was exciting, that made my day, and I'm good with that. Get some new water. I wanted to show you guys what I was doing here with this crack. This is what really caught my attention and why I started all this. That was just you know, something that happened. It was open and started taking rocks out, and it just went down to bedrock. But that also allowed me to get to this crack. I wouldn't have been able to get this material out if it wasn't for that bigger hole. But there's some stuff right in there that I can't get to. I can't knock it out with my rock bar. So I've been using this to dislodge it. See, well, it's hard to do this and you can see it, but I am knocking it loose and it's falling down in there. So that's what I'm scooping up. The stuff below that's probably better, and it's kind of, you know, just falling down as I work through there. But I want to get every last little bit just in case something got stuck in between that clay and mess and didn't actually fall through there. So I want to get every little bit. And that crack keeps going for a ways. I don't know how far I'll be able to reach under there, but I'll get as much out as I can, that's for sure. There, tip of my finger. Still about the same. A lot of micros in there. Can you see that? I don't know. I can't see it through the viewer, but hopefully you saw it. It's little, but it's there. Thing about this muddy water, it's hard to find the gold in there sometimes. It's right there. I wanted you guys to get a glimpse of the bedrock down there. So I'm going to bail this out. It doesn't take long for it to get a good covering of water down here. Alright, there's what the bedrock looks like. Let's actually just get off the tripod and go down in here. Look at these, where's my finger? There it is. These little bands. That's not a crack, that's something that's been injected, probably quartz. But there's not really, there probably wasn't any gold up here. There could be some in this little hole. But this is so smooth it would have washed down. And I think maybe the piece of gold I had came from up in there. I need to clean this out better. Let's see where I've cleaned it down to there, but I still need to shovel up the stuff. And that's the deepest part right there. I've actually chiseled out some of this bedrock that was fractured, and it made that lower part. That also might have been where the piece of gold came from. You know, the bigger picker piece. All the gold's been coming from various spots. But look how much water's running in. It doesn't take long for it to get filled up. It's a muddy mess because I keep belling this water. There's my tailings from panning all day. I'm down to 32% battery, so I gotta hurry. Not a lot, but probably 10 right there. Nothing big. I might be out of it. All right, got a 0.139. Now I could have gotten that with one piece of gold there, but I'm gonna have to keep trying because we know where the bedrock is, and if I can find some structure to that bedrock, we might find some bigger pieces of gold. So I'm sure I'll be returning there soon. You guys have a good week and enjoy your holidays coming up if I don't see you before then.